It's everything.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Joining us now, Stevie, Henk, Tabitha, Ledferd. Together, it is Entity Ventures Paranormal, a.k.a. EVP, which for the people who are in the ghost hunting community, EVP actually has a meaning, so it's kind of cool that your acronym ties into what you guys do. But of course, you've been on the show plenty of times before. We love having you on, but let's start from the beginning. Stevie, tell us a little bit about what EVP is all about.
Well, we ghost hunt. We're paranormal investigators.
That's cool.
You gotta be like, we ghost hunt. You gotta sell it to me, Stevie.
Be proud of this.
I know, I love it. And you guys have been doing this for several years now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, probably about 4 years.
With our own team since 2019.
So I'm curious though, what kind of got you down the path of wanting to explore the paranormal and eventually do your own thing? How did that sort of develop?
I think it's one of those things that you have to have like a lifelong interest in to really get into it. And we were both interested. We joined a different team that was around here. They disbanded and we were like,
We're not done.
We're not done. Yeah.
There's still more ghosts.
There are
Yeah.
plenty of ghosts.
I feel like, Stevie, we're in a spot now as a society where we can talk about ghost hunting and paranormal activity and not be like weirded out by it.
Yeah,
Do you agree?
Yes,
Yeah.
people don't automatically be like, you're crazy anymore. Like, they're like, okay.
Well, I mean, I think I'm crazy, but I mean, I love it. I'm crazy.
No, I know you are.
But again, as a society, it's being more and more accepted now, and actually kind of cool. People are building businesses off of it, like the ones you guys have, right?
Yeah.
So you got to tell us, what have you found in Rhinelander?
A lot of stuff.
Yeah. We like to
Whoa, there's that many.
Oh, yeah.
we like to keep a lot of our investigations in Rhinelander so that we stay local and we like to be involved in the community and stuff. And now that Stevie has opened her store, we have a whole building just for us to investigate whenever we want to.
And I was going to bring that up because the reason I reached out to you guys to have you on is because you are expanding. You have a new storefront in downtown Rhinelander. How did that come about? What was the process like for that?
Well, I pretty much started with, we wanted a base for our team. I'm like, well, I guess I have to open up a store then.
That works. Seems pretty simple. Okay. Place came available, and here we are now. And you are open now, and the public. It's available for the public to just come by, stop in, see what you got. You also have some things on sale as well. Let's say I'm walking down the street, like this weekend, we're gonna have people up here, and they say, what is Entity Ventures Paranormal? I should go check this out. What would they find in your store?
Well, we have a lot of things that aid in if your house is haunted. We have sage, stuff like that. But we also have non-weird or creepy things, like air plants and gifts and stuff. I'm also going to be opening up art classes in there, and I'm going to expand to have a museum in there as well.
Oh, so cool.
I'm hearing you say there is a way to get rid of the ghosts if you think you have ghosts? Like sage works?
Yes, for the most part, yes. Unless they're really wanting to stay.
You like walk around with sage and be like, be gone, ghosts.
I have more questions about this. I've got a lot more questions about
That's the fun thing about us. You come to us for questions, or for answers, and you leave with more questions.
It is a world, though. It's a very interesting world, right? And it's always like, there's never like a complete answer to all of it. It always keeps on going. I love that.
So obviously big things coming up. You also are working on a series focused on paranormal research here in Rhinelander. I want to ask about this and dive a little deeper, but we're going to take a quick break. So stick with us. We'll be right back on Up North. Welcome back to Up North at 4. We're joined by Stevie and Tabitha. Together, Entity Ventures Paranormal, a.k.a. EVP, which is a little easier, rolls off the tongue. I've noticed. I like that. But the last time we had you guys on, it was several months ago, and I remember at the time, the two of you were saying we're planning on filming a series throughout the future where we go to different locations, specifically in Rhinelander, and just kind of see what's out there. And you guys have filmed, was it like 5 or 6 installments so far? You've gone to different notable landmarks within the town of Rhinelander. So far, what have you guys found? What's out there in the unknown?
So we went to the Hodag store, which was pretty cool. And then we went to Inspired Digital Studios, Tom's Drawing Board, and our favorite, which is Northland Music Center, which has now moved into the old Hildebrand Furniture and Funeral building.
Which has a history.
Yeah, it does. And it was really, that building is so cool. It's huge in there. And there's like different levels to it and stuff. And we got to go on each level and where like the old crematorium was and everything.
And am I hearing that there's maybe some undead walking amongst us at the old?
We're gonna get in trouble by the owner, Nikki. Sorry, Nikki. But that place is very haunted.
Really? Oh, so did she come to you and say, hey, I think there's something here? Or was that sort of like something you guys wanted to check off on
We
your
went to her
own?
and we were like, please let us in.
We begged.
Yeah. And I don't think she's even watched the videos. Yeah.
Like, does everybody become a ghost when they're cremated? Am I asking really weird questions?
No, it's a valid
That's a
question.
question that we now have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, does everybody, as their spirit rises, do they become a ghost?
I mean, I'd like to think that their spirit leaves their body immediately.
Okay.
Where it goes.
So once you're out, I mean,
But
that's just not-
but then it's like, where is that spirit? Is it still here?
Right? Is it hanging out like behind me?
Okay.
And that's the voices you hear, right? I mean, you hear. I know you hear.
I told you that in
This is groundbreaking right now.
HR is down that hallway.
So we visited several spots within Rhinelander. Are there any white whales, I guess? Is that the proper term here? Is there any place in town that you guys are like looking and saying, we want to get in and investigate this spot?
honestly, here.
What? Are there rumors about this place being haunted I haven't heard about?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
You've been here like late at night sometimes. You
It
hear
gets a
things.
little weird.
There's a lot of things. Right.
I heard that there was someone buried under the floor right there.
We think like that little drain right there. There's someone.
So I'm thinking Theo can sniff this out.
Yeah.
Literally, if there is something. And maybe we set up an all-night paranormal investigation.
Maybe. I agree. I think we should. I'm excited for your shows though, because like this is a thing. Like this is even shows like Finding Bigfoot and like Paranormal Activity. They're popular
so
shows
fun
on
to
cable,
watch, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you have 6 shows I think you've done on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna keep doing that and build like a following, that's gonna be
Yeah.
a cool
So much
thing
fun.
for you
It's just
guys.
fun to think
Yeah.
about what would be out there.
And
yeah.
because it's all local, like everyone, I've been to lunch there. I've
Yeah, like there's
bought
that
art
connection.
there,
And
you
very
know?
low
Yeah.
budget, so we can't afford to fake it.
That's
There we go.
that's so
It's all real.
There's no theatrics here. It's just a old digital camera.
I
we're
love
using.
it. I love it so
No
much.
AI making up digital graphics, right?
Jeff, I think you and I are going to have to team up
I think
and
we
maybe
should
find
do
some
this.
ghosts, specifically here in the
An
studio.
overnighter and just find out
We'll
what
plan this out here. in a minute.
ghosts are in this building.
Thank you two so much for doing this. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to take a break. Connecting the Dots is next, so stick with us on Up Brought That 4.